What are you doing?
Ashley, it's a howl.
Yes, that's a coincidence because our school play is coming up and it's named It's a Howl.
Well, hopefully we'd know what it's called because we're both in it.
Yes, we are, and I sniffed out the story. The play was intriguing and exciting. From the set to the acting, the audience stayed interested. The characters all worked hard for months to prepare for the performance. The 22 cast members had fun learning the lines and skills to make the show even better. All the costumes were fun and well put together. They really helped bring the show to life. The work put into this play was very well appreciated by the town of Norwood for bringing the entertainment to the town.
We don't want publicity. Except we'll show you publicity. Come to our play next Wednesday and Thursday.
Ashley.
Elections are soon.
Yes, they are, Heather. And Miss Gipner's the one in charge of it.
Brian has all the info on this.
Ms. Gipner, can you give me a couple thoughts on the upcoming student council elections?
I'm extremely excited. I think that we have a race in for every single position except for one. We have 2 or 3 candidates, and we even have an 8th grader running this year. So I think it's going to be a tight race for everybody.
The featured students for this week are
Molly Grimes and Clay Grammer.
Molly.
Jacob has the interviews.
I'm sitting here with Molly, our first super senior this week. Molly?
Yes.
How are you today?
I'm good.
What is the most embarrassing thing that's happened to you since you started going to Norwood Public Schools, I suppose?
Well, if we're talking about kindergarten, then I probably peed my pants before. But recently, not recently. My phone is vibrated in class, and that was pretty awkward. Everybody looks at you.
Did you pull one of those, I'm going to look over at somebody else, see if I can pass it on to them?
Kinda, yeah. It doesn't work very well.
What is the thing you're going to miss most about school?
My friends. I love socialness. Miss all y'all guys.
What is the funniest thing you've seen at school?
Funniest thing? I've seen a teacher with deodorant stains on her shirt. That was pretty funny. But I'm not naming names.
Is there any saying from a teacher that has really just stuck with you?
No.
They're just
there. They say funny stuff all the time, so, but not really, no. I can't think of one. If it was going to be a teacher, though, it'd be Miss Westcott who would have said it, for sure.
Who's your role model?
In life?
Sure.
My father.
If you had to choose a career right now, what would it be and why?
I'd be an event planner because I like the fast pace and the people, traveling, partying. That's about it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So, if you could go anywhere in the world right now, where would you go?
Bahamas. Beach, warm. Or Japan to save the kids. Peace.
What 3 adjectives would your friends use to describe you?
Outgoing, spontaneous, kind.
What was that last one?
Kind. I'm very loving.
If you could change anything about Norwood High School, what would it be?
They need more windows. It's too dark up in this place.
If you could pick a song to describe yourself, what would it be?
Wild Thing. I'm not quite sure who's the artist, but it's an old school song, and I love it.
What is the scariest thing about graduation?
Missing my friends. I will never see you guys again for a long time.
Oh my god, you're starting to tear up.
I know, it's sad.
Oh, you need a hug.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Jacob Montgomery, and I'm sitting here with Clayton Powell Grammer.
Hey.
So, Clay, what's the most embarrassing thing that's happened to you?
Probably when I had to do a speech right before our first playoff game, and Mr. LaFron boys made us go out, and I had to do a speech in front of the whole school, and it was really scary and embarrassing. So.
What are you going to miss most about school?
Probably playing sports, actually, surprisingly.
Is there a saying from a teacher that really just sticks with you?
When Miss Wells says, any comments, questions, or snide remarks?
What is your greatest accomplishment besides graduating?
making it to state in wrestling and almost placing. That's about it.
Who's your greatest role model?
Not you, Jacob.
That kind of hurts. I'm gonna go cry in the corner now.
Probably my dad, because he's really cool.
If you had to choose a career right now, what would it be and why?
I'd be a wildlife biologist because I love animals, and the outdoors because it's rocking.
What is the scariest thing about graduation?
There's nothing really scary about it. Maybe growing up, I guess.
Thank you, Clay. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Jacob.
Hello, I'm Dave with Maverick Sport. We start off this week with a big home run visiting with Brad Campbell about the Nuclear Norwood baseball team.
Brad, can you give me your thoughts on this year's baseball season?
Yeah, we've got a combined team this year, and we've got 3 kids from Norwood down starting, and we're 2-1 in league play, so everything's going really well.
Brad, can you give me your thoughts on this year's baseball season?
Yeah, we've got a combined team this year, and we've got 3 kids from Norwood down starting, and we're 2-1 in league play, so everything's going really well.
Brad, what position do you play, and are you one of the starters?
I am one of the starters. I play left field. Nick Rushing's our shortstop, and Morgan Rummel's our right fielder. We have 7 other kids from Norwood that are on the bench along with the rest of the team.
Brad, when is district play, and when do you guys play next?
Our next game will be versus Dolores on Friday. It's a double varsity game, and the winner of that will probably be the league champion.
TNT was in action this last week at the Durango Invite. Ty Williams placed third in the 800 and third in the 1600. Lindsay Stint placed first in the 100 hurdles and third in the 300 hurdles. Shelby Breyer won first in the 800. Jaron Ragsdale raced to a third place finish in the 400. Tyler Framboys came in third in shot put and fourth into the discus. The TNT team will be in Gunnison this Saturday. Football spring training is fast approaching, and we caught up with head coach Thomas LaFramboise to tell us about the outlook for next year and the hard work that goes into high school football before the season even begins.
So, Coach, I hear that spring training's coming up. Can you give me a couple thoughts on how you think it's going to go?
Couple thoughts. It's going to go good. I know. To have everyone excited to start working out again. Looking forward to another season. Yeah, we had a good season the last couple of years, and kids have seen what the hard work does, so I think they're all ready to go.
That's going to do it for this week of Maverick Sports. We will see you next time. Back to Heather and Ashley.
That is going to do it for this week.
We're going to leave you with a video of the coolest show and tell ever.
If I could talk to the animals, just imagine it, chatting with a chimp and chimpanzee. Imagine talking to a tiger, chatting with a cheetah. What a neat achievement it would be if we could talk to the animals, learn all their languages, maybe take an animal degree. I'd study elephant and eagle, buffalo and beagle, alligator, guinea pig and flea. I would converse in polar bear and python, and I would curse in fluent kangaroo. If people ask me, can you speak rhinoceros? I'd say, of course, can't you? If I conferred with our furry friends.